Hello, 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 hello. How's it going? Yeah, today I want to go back with you to producing a little bit of music. And where's my background music not running? That's better. That's quiet. So I have a track that I might sign to a label. At least they're interested. Got some feedback on that track from them on what to improve. I addressed that feedback on the track, and as an additional step I now send it to my mentor Stu, and I got his video feedback right here. So I thought we can once again look at Stu's feedback, implement it, and then hopefully we have the track ready to send it back to the label and find out if they're still interested in it. So that's the program for today. So here I have the recording, and I would suggest we just give it a listen together, and I'll take notes in the background, and then we dive into the project.
Hey Marcel, let's check out your track. great track and awesome mix down. Super good. I don't know if I'd really barely changed anything. Done such an amazing job. Really, really good work. I will reference and double check in case there's something I'm missing on first listen. But maybe one small thing would be the string in the breakdown. The kind of bendy sort of live sounding string. The ready now. I think that could be a bit louder. Sounds a bit quiet. And when it comes in the drop, yeah, it's touch quiet in the drop. But you start to notice too how it really moves around the frequency range. Sometimes it sounds kind of thin. Sometimes it sounds kind of full. It might need some multi-band compression or something. It could be a little bit more stable. Probably, yeah, sometimes it even sounds a little bit nasal, like it could be a bit too focused around the 3K kind of area. Maybe it's a little bit mono as well. Might be able to be a little bit wider, have a bit of something going on there, a bit of space on it. But that's kind of all I think. Just I'd probably have a look at that. I think everything else is awesome. Let's just let's reference and see if anything else sticks out.
He's trying to bring out the fabulous. Eat like 2 shots in my cup. Wanna get up?
Maybe the bass is a little bit too dark and it could have a bit more warmth in it. Maybe even the whole song, well, at least those chords and the bass line could maybe have a little bit more 200 or 300.
He's trying to bring out the fabulous. Cause I give a fuck. Wait.
I don't mind that. I might even doing a minus 1.5 cut here at about 527 as well, so it doesn't get too rich there. But this lower one that it's about 275 or so, I think it's helping out the bass line and those chords. The bass line is kind of clean and a little bit cold sounding with the dark sort of bendiness to it. And it's really the low notes of those chords that are kind of holding down the gritty warmth and rhythm alone. They're doing it by itself. The bass line could probably help out with that and have a bit more warmth around there. Maybe it's the type of synth or oscillator you're using. I mean, this is still not bad. This is still, you could roll with this totally. So maybe don't make life too hard for yourself and don't have too drastic of a change. But yeah, maybe just could be an EQ boost, could be a bit of overdrive or something to give it a bit more warmth around about 275 on the bass and or the chords.
cause I give a fuck. And I will.
Possibly the hats are a little bright. The one that goes, I suppose it's just that main. What if we try bringing that down a little? Maybe about 12K or so. 13K with oversampling turned on. Yeah, I like that. They might even still be a touch loud as well. Like you could do this kind of 3 dB cut on those hats and maybe also have them just the whole thing a dB quieter as well. Maybe we could simulate like that, like this. No, it's mostly this high stuff. The volume's probably okay. It's just because they're quite high pitch and thin, sort of brittle sounding hats. If we could take a little emphasis away from that super high frequencies like this, then it'll help them live a little bit lower in the mix. What if we put it all together? Yeah, this treble cut might even be nice on the clap as well. That might be it though, man. I think you've done an amazing job. It's awesome. I'm trying to look for anything I would tweak on there. Maybe if I was being really picky with a kick drum. Maybe there's a touch more brightness in the kick than you need. It's probably around about 5 to 7K. You might be able to cut a tiny bit of that on the kick drum as well. It could sound potentially a little juicier, but it's super close. It's still one of the better kick drums I think you've ever used and sent over. It's sounding very good. There's just something about these kind of kicks where they just feel a little bit darker and heavier in a way. Let's have a look what they look like on the spectrogram. Could be the way they're getting modulated. Yeah, I can see these ones here when it changes its energy, looks wobbly. That's probably because of the way it's interacting with the bass line. So it's modulating there, or the chords, or something low. When it does come through with a cleaner sort of defined picture of the kick, you can hear it does feel a bit more solid. Yeah, those ones just there felt better. That might sort out what I'm hearing, actually. Because it's sometimes it's a bit better and sometimes it's a bit weaker. So yeah, take a look at that. That's could be sorted by using a touch more sidechain on the bass line, potentially pitching the kick. Well, this could change the feel of the whole song, but pitching the kick up or down a semitone or so might stop it interacting in the same way with the bass line. But yeah, check it out on this analyzer. I'm pretty sure you've got this as well, so you can see, test some things out. But that should help you avoid that. You might also be able to find the frequency that's causing this in the baseline and cut that out, or at least for that moment when the kick hits, or even have it automated to cut when the kick hits that certain frequency. So there's a few ways around that. But yeah, man, only a couple of things to report because you've done a really good job. Definitely great work. And it's awesome to see the growth over time, the progress, the improvement, doing super fire stuff, man. Keep up the great work.
Woohoo! Yeah, that was good feedback. It's good to hear that Stu is cheering me on. What did you think of the track? For me, when I listen to it myself now, I found sometimes the guitar and the chords were a bit clashing in volume, like trying to stand in front, both of them at the same time. But Stu didn't mention that, so maybe it's not too big of a problem. And I like the changes that he proposed. They sounded good to me. Yeah, I would say nothing else to say here. Call up Ableton. And then we go into the song, into the project. So version 58, that's one of the older ones. So this song I've actually started working on in October last year and grinded it a little bit every now and then. It has come an incredibly long way. And I was afraid this song sounds too forced. You know, I find it sounds a bit insisting, maybe. But that might be me because I've listened to it so often. But I was like, did I overdo it? Is this song still... Can I still save it? But then, Stu, I mean, the label is interested. That's a good point. And Stu says it's one of my best works, which, wow, I didn't see it coming. I didn't expect that. That's amazing because I like this track, but I think it's not one of my best ones. But this label is interested and Stu tells me that. So that means there's some difference between how I rate my tracks and how others rate my tracks. So yeah, if I get this feedback, I should just believe that this track could be liked by people. And that's, of course, making me happy. So I'll keep going and I'll try to make it as good as I can. So version 59, couple of notes here. Let's see what we start with. Yeah, the most easy thing is EQ changes. Just see what Stu did there, see if we like it. So on the bass and chords, yeah, he did some low mids adjustments, and I understand the bass does sound a little bit cold compared to the chords, to the low end in the chords. So let's go here. And then chords are here with tons of EQ already on. It's such a long effect chain. But yeah, that's how it happens. The longer I work on a track, the more this accumulates. Tons of EQ and yeah, just adding, changing stuff, making it closer. But there are also tracks that are more effortlessly for me, where I have like one EQ or none on the tracks. But that's also the thing. You see how much I needed to EQ these chords here. That's why I have this feeling it's overproduced. But anyway, let's put in the recommendations. 272 hertz, 3 decibels. Okay, 3 decibels. Sorry if I'm wait, I put the notes on the other screen because otherwise it's really annoying for you. 3 decibels, 0.62, and then he had another change that he, I think, found less important. Let's add that anyway. Minus 1.5 and also 6.2Q. And this is suggested on the chords and on the bass. Let's see. Okay, let's give it a try. And with and without. Not sure. I like the change on the bass. What's a bit problematic maybe is that it also pushes these high notes here, and I already have them on the lowest attack velocity. I find them a bit too loud now. The sub is nice. This one's a bit too loud. Trying to reduce the volume in those notes. At the same time, I found the adjusted one that I just did sounds worse than the one without volume adjustment. So let's leave it like this for now. And on the chords, I'm not sure I like that change. Because they got too loud. I think if we pull back the volume like I just did, could be okay. The bass volume, is it also increasing in general? Okay, yeah, pulling back the volume is the key here. Yeah, I feel it's more grooving Wait, am I saving this as a new version? 59, yes. It's more grooving. Everything fits a bit more together. That's what I'm hearing with this change. Just pulled down the chords a little bit more in volume. Let's see again before after. Yeah, now they're just standing. They're somehow standing in front in that area, in a lower mids area. Like this, I feel like feels like there's more side chain, so more pump. I think that it's just a better frequency balance, so that fits. Comparing the bass once again. Yeah, sounds nice. Bring back the guitar. Okay, moving on to the shakers. So he wanted to reduce a bit the high end here. He mentioned the shakers, but I think it's also the off hi-hat that's mixing together here. Ah, wait, it's not that at all, wait. Ah, yeah, it's playing them playing together. But let's try this change step by step. So, on the shakers. What did he do? Oversampling. Shit, that's the wrong EQ. Oversampling. 13k minus 3 decibels. With a Q of 1, right? Yeah, 1. I think he did this notch, right? Not a cut or shelf, right? Okay, I see, that fits better, yeah. Let's see if the hi-hat needs it too. Nah, then too much gets lost. Nice. I like it. Quick change, quick win. And then yeah, claps this also has a clap, right? No, this doesn't have a clap. So we have 4 claps combined here, 2 reverse claps, 2 regular claps. And he found that we could try this cut also on the claps, so let's see where. So we can try it on the ghost clap, but we can also try it on the regular clap. Let's remove the reverse claps for that purpose. They're just confusing. Not sure I like it. Yeah, maybe like this, a little bit more drastic. Okay, let's give that a before and after. Before. Reducing the volume a bit of the clap, maybe the ghost clap needs a bit of reduction too, but I want to go again with before and after. So first before. Okay, just some super tiny adjustments in the volume that I think change for the good. Change the track for the good. So now let's listen again before and after. Cool. Did another volume change, and again before and after. Okay, so we almost don't have the change on the main clap, just a tiny bit, and the main change is on the ghost clap. So guess what? Before and after comparison, here we go again. Made another adjustment because I was lacking some high end. I found there was too much high end lacking, and now again. Okay, I think we made it better. Let's see before and after in stereo. Before. Nice. That's nice. Really happy with that. Let's see that the reverse claps also fit into that new configuration. Yeah, I found it a tiny bit loud, this brown one here. So I decreased it a bit in volume, but I'm not sure I liked it more, so maybe we need to decrease it just a little bit less in volume. We can give that a try. Although, probably negligible. What is this word called? Negligible? Whatever, you know what I mean. Just too loud. Let me loop that with only one of them. Make it red. And see the volume. I like 0.4. Although it doesn't change too much. Let's leave it without a change for now. We can keep in mind that it was 0.4 decibels down. Maybe made it a little bit less sticking out of the mix. But I will risk it and see if I notice it later on. If not, then it's fine. Moving on. So now, here's some ideas about the kick drum. Bit more brightness than needed at 5 to 7 kilohertz. Have a look at the lovely kick drum that also has a ton of EQing on it already. He said it's one of the best kicks I've used. Yeah, okay. Not sure it's the kick or what we made out of it. It's this one. 5 to 7. So 6,000. Let's see what he means if I can hear that. Yeah, okay. I didn't hear an issue, but I hear that I think I like it more like that. Let's listen to that for a while, to the kick drum. I need to get an impression from more of than just this short loop. Grooves more with this cut. Now what about the shakers here? I reduced the volume of the shakers. This seemed a bit annoying to me when they came in here. Let me review that. Yeah, I'm not too sure about the shakers. I put it back on the original volume. But something, maybe still a little bit less volume than I have now would be good. But let's review that after. Shaker volume. I'll write that as a note here in my pad. Okay, last thing already. No, that's not true. The strings, but first almost last thing. Kick is a bit modulated by the bass line. Let's see. Okay, yeah. You see this here, how it's not smooth anymore, and here it is smooth. And Stu said it sounds better in that area where the kick is just smooth. Okay, let's see what does that. Either the bass or the chords. The bass. You have won the prize, bass. You did it. So sidechain. I think there's plenty of sidechain on there, isn't there? Oh no, only 6 decibels. So we could increase the sidechain to maybe eliminate that issue. Let's just go extreme. It doesn't make sense. It's actually when the bass line plays the higher notes that clash with the kick drum, these ones here. That's the problem. Without them, kick drum stays clean. So here we have a frequency clash probably. But I'm not sure more sidechain is helping. As you saw, even extreme sidechaining still has some interference there with the kick. So I'm not sure that's an option. Yeah, sure, we could do dynamic EQ. We could also cut that frequency. Probably not so wise, but yeah, let's try things. So we're talking here about 65 Hertz. And probably the kick has a lot of 65 Hertz in there. Yeah, kick is peaking at 65 Hertz. What do we do? Yeah, that's why Stu also said we can pitch the kick drum to avoid that problem. Yeah, I see. But of course, might not work. Might change the character too much, but let's give it a try. Just doing a test. This will not sound good, but still quite some interference in there. Okay, yeah, no, that doesn't help. So let's try to cut out 65 Hertz, which is probably not the wise thing to do, but I will try it. Turn off the guitar. amazing. Even this, yeah, I want to say small cut. I mean, 5 decibels is not small, but it's narrow, and it reduces the modification of the kick drum quite a lot. The modulation. This is hard to tell. I mean, we're probably losing too much of the soul of the kick drum by cutting this frequency. Not sure I like that. This is a difficult call. Now we can mute some other instruments to hear more clear what's going on. Just gonna mute. This we don't need. Gonna mute all the effects and everything in general. I feel like it's a trade-off. I don't know if it's a good one. I mean, I hear when the bass plays high, it's too boomy even the bass, like not only that it modulates the kick drum, but the bass gets too boomy. Might be my room acoustics too, this I'm not sure, but with this dip, the boominess is a bit more tamed. I like that. But I think in the first part of the bass where it doesn't clash, I think that takes away. So I'm wondering if more sidechain just means we're sidechaining all of it and not just a problematic area. So there's something like dynamic EQing, which I have never tried. I've seen others use it, so I have no clue how to set this up, but somehow that came to mind. Let's see, let's go to 65 Hertz. And then can we somehow switch that to dynamic? Yeah, make dynamic. And then can we sidechain that? It's somehow possible to sidechain this dynamic curve to something else. Bell curve, stereo. What do we have here? Gain, the dynamic range, auto. How do you sidechain with Pro Q3? But what does that do? It's just the analyzer. don't use this equalizer much. I use it only for monitoring, but I don't EQ with it actually, so I'm not very experienced. Play dynamics, disable dynamics, invert gain. What is this? Oh, yes. I don't see any sidechain option here. Anyway, is that good? Not even sure what that does right now. It doesn't do a direct cut, but it pushes it down. At what point? I don't know. Is there like a threshold? We're reducing the dynamic range of that band. That's probably it. So we're pushing it down 1.5 decibels when this frequency comes, but not more. Yeah, but that's just like using normal EQ, no? Anyway, does this sound good? Okay, sorry, I'm not the technical master chief professor here. I don't fully know what I'm doing. But I'm trusting my ears here. And I think it might sound better. Let's do a stereo comparison. There's not so much fighting going on anymore. I like that. We need to change the cue though. No, I like it with the default. I mean, we still see the modulation on the kick drum, but I find it sounds much better. Cool, let's leave it like that. I'm happy with that. Since in the first place that was like a minor issue. And if the label should point it out to me, then I will go deeper on that sidechaining EQ method. Okay, remember when I turned the shakers down? I was wondering if it's just too much clash in high frequencies, and I turned with the off head, and I turned that down a tiny bit. I think that did the trick. Let's listen from here. Nah, leave it like it is. Yeah, it's not perfect. The high end, I hear a little bit how the off head is a little bit too loud every fourth beat or so. Not exactly sure why. But leaving that as it is for now. Now going to the last item, the strings. Strings should be louder in break, also wider, more space. Okay. Let's go! Okay, I made it louder. I'm not sure it's in the break. I liked it, but I'm not sure it's good here in the drop part. But then again, I increased both, and I think maybe the high end needed it, but the low end maybe not so much. Let's see again. Well, I think it's better than before. I leave it like this for now. Because there was another thing. It phases a bit in the volume. Unstable. Multiband compression. Bit too focused on 3K. Could be that it's the same, you know, I have the same audio here. And I just duplicated that. Then one has an auto pan on it. And the other one has the same auto pan. So they're basically always in the same spectrum. So they might phase, yeah. That's, I didn't hear a problem with that, but Stu picked it up. So could compress them, could also just set them off against each other a little bit. But I want to hear that phasing first, that volume phasing. Yeah, I don't hear a big problem there. Maybe in the mix, but already compressed them, as we see. Don't hear much of an issue. He would like to do multiband in 3 kilohertz. too focused on 3 kilohertz. Is this one or let's throw in another EQ. 3 kilohertz. Okay. So maybe we can just EQ it out. Maybe it's a bit too harsh or something. Yeah, good. Strings. We can try to compress them, but I'm also not very confident with multi-band compression. Multi-band. Oh, there's a preset in the multi-band one. I have been told. Audio effects compress. Multiband dynamics, and there's a multiband compression preset that's good to start off with. Sounds great. Just that. And I will probably just compress the mids, I guess. This is another point where I'm not sure what I'm doing. Just trying things out, but yeah. Multi-band compression, dynamic EQing are two areas I don't have much experience with. I use multi-band OTT a lot. But rather to exaggerate everything and explode everything, but not really for control. feel it sounds good. This is very easy to be mistaken, but I think it sounds better with whatever we did here, even if we just changed the volume in the end. I'm not even sure it's compressing. I mean, it's going over this bar here at one point, and it probably applies compression because it's not at 1:1, 1.75 ratio. But yeah, like I said, I'm not sure about the technical aspect, but it sounds good to me. I think that was all the points that Stu had. And now I want to give this one more listen in its entirety and see if anything shows up to my ears. Oops, no pad. Do we really need the pad? I mean, to me it sounds awesome. I think maybe maybe we can leave the pad out, at least in the beginning. I'm gonna start again and just pay attention to that. And meanwhile, we can tidy up the track a bit. Cool. Yeah, I love it. It's really cool because if we don't use a pad in the beginning, it can give us an extra boost in the second part of the track, where it sounds then fuller and more alive. I found all the changes we did great. Strings sound good to me. I had some weird automation on the clap that gets more quiet here. It's probably something from way back that I forgot. And Stu didn't even notice, no one noticed that the clap gets more quiet there, but I noticed when I removed that automation it sounded way better, so another win for the track. I could clean up also the effects, but I'm too lazy to do that now. I think that's also not so interesting for you. I'm gonna save that. Just the last quick check on the volume. Can go a bit higher here, 25.5 maybe. Yeah, similar ballpark. I like it. The guitar, when I reference, falls out a bit by being too distant. It sounds also a bit ugly, I almost want to say. Maybe this we can still fix. That's the one. So what I want to try is see if we can make the guitar a bit more round, less aggressive. I think that sounds more friendly. Let's compare. Okay, I want to give it one more listen. Get an impression without the pad, and again and without with this change on the guitar. Emphasize this one here. Okay, I was a little bit bothered by this small effect here. It's so static. See how boring that is? Much better with the auto pan. Okay, now it's too quiet though. Could just try volume before we do EQ. But no, that's not it. It's I want to push it only in the high end. Missing some high end. That's not the entire volume of the thing. That's not fully it. I want to try to add some distortion. Better. Before and after. Better. Maybe more auto pen. Yeah, man. Now the auto pen should be before the reverb. Although we have reverb already here in the beginning, so screwed up anyway. It's fine. Let's listen to it from here. Still, I want more high end. How about that? Comparison. Yeah, it's better, right? Listen to this. And then I like that. Okay. What was the other thing? Was there something else I noticed? Whatever. Let's start over. That track is growing on me again, I have to say. Now that the mix is getting cleaner, it's like, nice. Maybe stopping that one bar before, like the noises here are already stopping, but this guy here not. We do a little trick here. Because I like that throw delay that's on the clap, but I'm not sure I like the clap. Can we do a trick? No, we cannot. Or if I turn that down, do we still hear the throw delay? No, we don't. Yeah. Or we just mute really everything. Let's try. Yeah. Like this maybe. Just a short volume down. Maybe longer. No, not longer. Maybe like this. I like this is okay. Okay, from here. it sounded perfect here. Then when the clap comes in, there's something missing in the reverb. I think some width. And we can add more here with this stereo thing. I think that sounds better. Turning off the guitar for a moment. Maybe it gets a bit too loud with that though. Yeah, better. Nice one. Yeah, come on, dude. You're just too loud. I'm sorry. So we gotta do something about this. It's this brown one here. You know what I'm doing is like, I found that the drop here in the beginning of the track sounds super cool. Everything, the mix. It's not much in there, of course. And then as things come in, I hear the mix getting worse. And I'm trying to find out what does it. And I think here the shakers probably, I muted them, and the reverse clap is too loud. So let's find out what we can do. Well, let's listen again from here. It's just super nice. I just want to turn up the volume. Okay, so minus 0.4 decibels is actually the good change for me. On this reverse clap is the one that I did in the beginning, and then I reversed it. I think I like it. Now we keep them on separate tracks, so I can still treat them easily independent from each other if necessary. So let's just throw out, separate them from one another. That's that. Flaps separated. I'm just gonna call that 2. Let's gonna give that MIDIs because I love a tidy project, so let's name the MIDI properly, or the audio, whatever. And now let's listen again. I also turned down the clap some more. Let's listen again to that change. Yeah, man, it's perfect. And now the shakers. Yeah, the shakers have something about them that just makes the mix sound too harsh and full somehow. I gotta find out what that is. They're just too loud. Everything sounds really good. Nice. Turn down the right. Okay, sounds good everywhere. Last thing, bring back the guitar. Okay, so no EQ change on the guitar, but volume push with the EQ, I leave that one in. Oh yeah, let's see if the strings are now loud enough in the break still. Let's go! Okay, it sounds everything good to me except for the guitar that sounded better on its original volume here together with the strings, otherwise it was too loud for me. But then here in the beginning, I think it sounds better with the push. So let's confirm what we do here. Let's leave the original volume, it's fine. Okay, we're done here. Last volume check. Fucking nice, man. That sounds really good to me. In the last moment I changed the ride to be a bit more panned to the sides for some more width. It felt a bit too caged in the stereo field, and with that I think we did an awesome job. 1 hour 40 minutes, yeah, good work session. Gonna switch us back to here. Yeah, so I'll let that track sit for a day or 2 or 3 and then come back to it, see if we really did only good stuff, and if everything is okay I will send it to the label and see if they have some further feedback. But yeah, I hope at one point this track is finished. It has so many versions already. I mean, let's see if I can show this to you. I wish I could, but it... Okay. Let's see if I mute this music here for a sec. And I share with you this buddy here. I want to show you how that sounded when I sent it to the label the first time. That was version 36. Look at that. Okay, yeah, it's not very different. It's just the mix is obviously less refined, especially the bass area is much too heavy. Cool, yeah. And let's see how this track started. I'm curious. The first export. Okay, that's something completely different. And then? Okay, that's also very different. And then version 7. There we go. Yeah, we've come a long way, huh? Cool, cool. Anyway, thanks for being with me in this production session, and keep you updated. We'll tell you next time if the song still needs to be worked on or what the label said, and maybe we meet again for another work session. Or I can tell you the song is going to be released, which I would prefer, so we can keep on working on new stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope it was interesting, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.